Chihuahua Flooring.
Chihuahua Flooring at 214 East Clay in the 3rd Street Mall offers a wide variety of products including carpet, ceramic and porcelain tile, vinyl and laminate planks, and vinyl sheet flooring. Chihuahua Flooring carries products for both commercial businesses and residential homes, including brands like National Flooring, Del Tile, Mannington, and Mohawk. They also offer blind repair. For more information, you can visit online at chihuahuaflooring.com, call 509-935-8021, or via email at chihuahuaflooring@gmail.com.
Programming on KCHW is supported by Parkview Senior Living in Colville, Washington. Parkview offers assisted living services for seniors, including care planning, help with daily routines, and meals served in the community dining room. Parkview Senior Living is located at 240 South Silky Road in Colville. Additional information is available at parkviewsl.com or by phone at 509-684-5677. Thank you, Parkview Senior Living, for your support of KCHW 102.7.
This is KCHW 102.7.
Good morning. It's your KCHW morning show for Friday, June 19th, with myself, Chuck Ritchie, and my co-host, Miss Paula Randall.
Hello, everybody.
And today we're getting off to a little bit of a late start.
Yes.
And leading into the show, we found out it's just the two of us. And
just
of course,
the two of us.
Of course,
just the two of us.
That song coming on, our news and everything starts playing at a certain
Right?
time, and that 7.5-minute song started playing.
I know.
2 seconds before the news was supposed to. If I'd have caught it in time, I would have just fast forwarded.
And it's like 3 words, or 4 letters, just the 5 letters, five words.
For the whole song.
The whole song.
It's just the same
Right?
4 words over and over again.
It was foreshadowing. It was foreshadowing. Oh, somebody's writing our story.
Of course, we found out in the moment that song was playing. It will just be the two of us today.
Right.
We did have a guest scheduled for today, but we're not sure. He's on tour through Europe. But we might have a surprise guest coming up in just a little bit. I just got a notification, but our guest today, he's touring Europe. He's got a concert tonight in Germany.
Wow.
So trying to coordinate a Zoom call with someone across the world.
I wonder what time it is in Germany. I have to look that up.
I don't even know. I'm curious to know, though.
Yeah, let me look it up.
Yeah.
All right, hold on.
So in the meantime, while you're looking that up, let's get going on the weather.
Do we know what time it is? Like where in Germany?
I'm not sure. Let me check out his. So our guest was going to be Julian James. He's a traveling folk musician from Australia. And let's see. So tonight he's got a concert in Selb, Germany.
All right. So it looks
in the
like
Kornberg Borderland Camping on the Pray to the Crow tour.
Ooh, nice.
Yeah.
It looks like it is 4:35 p.m. in Germany right now. So when they listen to us in Germany on the morning show, it's actually afternoon.
Wow.
That's pretty cool.
That's awesome. Which, it does make sense because our number one online listening audience anyway is in Germany.
See? So
there's
they're
that.
they're cooking dinner. They're getting ready for things. So
I'm telling you, it's like we're like David Hasselhoff over there.
that's awesome.
I mean,
Right?
we're kind of a big deal in Germany.
So I'm trying, you guys, I'm so sorry about my voice. I'm trying so hard it's just these allergies. So bear with me. I'm trying not to sound like a frog today, but I can hear it coming back.
Don't worry, everyone out there. It's just allergies. She's not going to get you sick.
Oh my God, I'm not sick. It is just allergies. I'm so sorry. I was at city council on Wednesday, and one of my fellow city council members said, "Hey, you sounded kind of interesting this morning." Like, I'm okay.
It
Oh,
is the season, man. Right now,
is the
the
season.
grass pollen levels right now are through the roof.
Yeah.
I know. I got to get out there and do mine, but
Yeah. Your yard. Yeah.
and it's gonna be bad. I'm gonna have to pull out the walk behind weed trimmer to get that thing done. The
Oh my
lawnmower ain't gonna
gosh.
touch it. But yeah,
That's
it's
crazy.
my neighbors did the same thing. They had somebody the other day coming over with this amazing like a chain driven sort of brush hog thing that was
Wow.
really cool. Very loud, but really got it done quick. But Yeah,
Nice.
it's one of those, having the neighbor, you go outside and there's just the yellow haze and you can't hardly see the neighbor's house through
Right?
it. Yeah.
Oh my
So
gosh. Yeah, crazy. Crazy.
if you're allergy sufferers like us out there, make sure you don't forget to take that allergy pill like I've been doing,
Right?
like I've been forgetting to do, and
Right?
get
And I
out
need
there.
to take mine before
Yeah.
I walk in the door because I've been taking mine like right before I come in the car. I take my allergy pill, and that is not soon enough, obviously.
You need to take it first thing in the morning when you get up.
I don't remember until I'm like, oh, gotta get. Okay. But speaking of allergies and weather, here we go. Paula the Frog is going to tell you what's going on.
This is Paula the Frog here, reporting
Paula the
live
Frog
from
here.
KCHW 102.7, your Northern Lights Public Radio.
Ribbit. Okay. Today is June 19th. 2026, of course. Today is going to be cloudy. Our high is 87. Our low is 54. Winds are going to be from the southeast at 5 miles an hour. Saturday the 20th, we have a high of 85, a low of 54. The winds are going to be a little higher at 11 miles per hour, going from the west-northwest. I am going to report the wind direction and speed just because of the fires we have going on out there right now. On Sunday the 21st, we have a high of 81, a low of 53, winds 9 miles per hour coming from the north-northwest. Monday the 22nd, we have a high of 87, a low of 55, and winds at 5 miles an hour coming from the north-northwest. Tuesday the 23rd, we have a high of 90, a low of 57. Winds at 5 miles per hour coming from the east-southeast. Wednesday the 24th, we have a high of 93, a low of 60. Winds are going to be 7 miles per hour, winds coming from the west-northwest. Tuesday the 25th, we have a high of 91, low of 61. Winds are going to be 10 miles an hour. I'm so sorry, you guys.
Do you want me to take over for you?
No, I mean, it's not, it doesn't hurt. It just sounds weird. And winds are coming from the south. And then a week from today, Friday the 26th, we have a high of 80 degrees, a low of 56, and winds 9 miles per hour coming from the south-southwest. It's important to note that for that entire time period, our rain precipitation chance is 0. The entire time until Friday when it goes to 8%.
Ooh.
Looking ahead, see,
Oh,
hey,
there you go.
there's
Is that
hope.
something?
There's hope. Looking ahead at the week following, it looks like our temperatures are going to go down a bit, which is nice. Our highs are going to be in the 70s and low 80s. Our lows are going to stay in the 50s, but we actually have a chance of some precipitation. Looks like our highest chance is going to be on Sunday the 28th, and Tuesday the 30th, and Wednesday the 1st. So yeah, be careful out there.
Yeah.
Right now, our seasonal pollen, as Chuck and I were just talking about, it's happening. It's happening. We're clearing up. It's good.
There you go. Sometimes you got to warm it up a little
I
bit.
know, right? We need to talk more, Chuck. Right now, the grass pollen is very high. It's going to remain very high for the foreseeable future. So, as we're saying, if you suffer from allergies, boy, make sure to take your allergy medication earlier than right before you go on the radio.
Right? The good news is the tree pollen levels are low.
Yes.
Yeah. So
And the ragweed is not happening yet.
do we have ragweed here? What exactly is ragweed?
Is ragweed?
I don't even know.
I'm going to look that
But
up, too.
while she's looking that up, let's go ahead and take a look at the Chula Valley Lions Club calendar and see whose birthday it is today. Today we have Taylor and Clint Henges with birthdays. And I know at one point somebody actually told me how to pronounce their last name. There's a lot of that family on the calendar, and I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing your name correctly. So if I'm not pronouncing it correctly, please accept my apologies. But I'm just trying to do my best on how it looks like it's pronounced. Let's go ahead and take us through the weekend with this birthday calendar. Tomorrow, very special day for us for KCHW birthdays. We have Miss Sharon Ludwig
Happy birthday, Sharon!
and Mr. Scott Schlafman both
Nice.
have birthdays tomorrow. Then Tara and Colby Dollar have an anniversary. So
Okay, you ready?
I'm ready.
Okay.
Happy birthday, happy day, happy birthday, yay, hey! And Tara and Colby, happy anniversary. Wow. So then, actually, you know what? We were not ready for the song yet because we still have Sunday.
Oh, no. Oh,
So,
okay.
so this might be a double song day.
Okay.
Well, that was good because that was two KCHW alumni have birthdays tomorrow.
Exactly.
So yeah,
So it's okay. We can do it again.
they get their own song. All right.
Yeah.
So then on Sunday, which of course is Father's Day, we have Carly Oman and Maverick Fantasia with birthdays.
Okay, ready?
So,
We're going to do it again.
ready. Ready?
Happy birthday, happy day, happy birthday, yay, yay! Oh, and we even got the jazz hands going there. Oh my gosh, you
get
guys.
a banana peel.
Not a banana peel. Ah! Anatomically correct.
Watch your step. Anatomically correct. Wow.
All right. So the answer about the ragweed. Wait, it's that kind of a morning, Chuck.
It seems like it.
Okay, so ragweed does exist in eastern Washington. It's not as widespread or dense as it is in eastern or midwestern United States, but it is here in the Spokane area. So it is listed as a prominent fall allergen alongside sagebrush. So it usually blooms late in the summer and early fall, usually mid-August or October.
Interesting.
All right. So what is it? Ragweed pollen is a fine, powdery substance produced by the ragweed plant to fertilize other plants. It is notorious for being one of the most common and potent triggers of the seasonal allergies, causing severe sneezing, nasal congestion, and itchy eyes in millions of people. Now we know.
Okay. Well, now that I'm looking up images of it, it does look familiar. I do see that. So
Right? And I just want to say today is Juneteenth. If you're not familiar with what Juneteenth is all about,
Yeah.
I want to take a moment and share with everybody what that is. So, of course, President Abraham Lincoln signed the Emancipation Proclamation on January 1st of 1863, right?
Mhm.
So, unfortunately, that news did not get shared everywhere.
Right.
So in Texas, slaves were still working as slaves because nobody had told them that they were free, that they had been emancipated.
Right.
And so finally, on June 19th in 1865, Union Major General Gordon Granger landed in Galveston and finally read the Emancipation Proclamation, freeing finally the slaves that were still being held in Texas. And
Wow.
so we had right from January to June. Can you imagine? Not knowing.
That's wild. 6
Right.
months from the
6 months. So Juneteenth is kind of a big deal because for all this time, probably the whites knew because they
Yeah.
got papers and they were reading, right?
yeah.
But nobody had told the slaves. So it's a
Wow.
big deal.
Yeah, I'm guessing those plantation owners knew and they just
I think-
refused
yeah.
to follow it. I can't even. Yeah. We don't. I can't even imagine.
Right?
I can't imagine a time when it was considered okay to own another human
To
being.
own another human being, or to think that for some reason, just because of the color of their skin,
Right.
that they were less intelligent or less able or less worthy of just basic considerations. I mean, it's mind blowing.
There's a lot of like, well, back in the day they didn't know better. Yeah, no,
No, there's no back in the day. It's just unheard. It's like,
as a
what?
human, humans should have always known better.
Yeah.
They just did it anyway.
Yeah, it's not a good thing.
And I do know, talking about, based on the color of the skin, there was a time even in the early America when slaves were all colors and races. And then there was actually started to become uprisings, rebellions from the slave population. And that's when they sort of separated out by skin color. So even the lower level, they would give some of the lighter skinned people that had previously been slaves, some of their family, more freedoms and some of them, they would actually have them be the watchdogs over the slaves or that.
Oh my goodness, you're going there now.
I am. And then it became, okay, well, at least we aren't that. And then it separated that out. So they became the primary slaves. And then it wasn't,
right?
There's a lot to it, but basically it was a way to squash the rebellions and a way to say,
I don't think we could call them slaves though. In Europe,
indentured servants.
I was going to say indentured servitude is different than slavery because indentured servitude, you are working off a debt, right?
Right.
But they didn't own your body. I mean,
Right.
they certainly controlled your service, your circumstances.
Right.
But they didn't own you, right? And so really important that we make that distinction between, yes, absolutely, indentured servitude was like real and horrific.
Oh, yeah.
But it was not slavery.
But
Right?
I have read that actually there were, especially early on in the United States, there were actual slaves that were being sold as in multiple races. And
I've never seen that, but I mean,
well, double check before you repeat
Yeah.
that, but yeah, it really became separating out the black people individually became a way to tamp down rebellions
right.
and it became a way to say, okay, well, you're not doing well, you don't make any money, you're still like an indentured servant, but at least you're not, a dark-skinned slave. So it was a way to sort of control that population and give a little bit of status to people that even the powers that be didn't want to give proper status to. It made them feel like they had more status.
I don't know. We might need an actual history buff.
Yeah, I'm not saying it very well, but there was something to it. It's early in the morning and I'm having a hard time.
Right, and I sound like a frog
putting it
again.
into words. But yeah, so before we get off on that tangent, let's go ahead and
Right? All right. So going back to events going on in Chihuahua. We got very serious there for a second.
yeah, we did.
Okay.
What's history?
Stuff going on. Yeah, history. So today, of course, is a Chamber of Commerce meeting. That's going on over at Mistaqua Casino. And that is happening from 7 until 8 a.m. You have 15 minutes. You have 12 minutes. Run!
Run for
We have pickleball. Pickleball, I was talking to the mayor last night, has been moved to Jenkins. It's not Jenkins. It's at the old middle
the
school.
old middle school. Okay, so they're back
Yeah.
over there again.
So they're back over there because they're working on resurfacing the court at the golf course. And so for right now, they're over at the middle school. If you're not sure where pickleball is, reach out to the pickleball group on Facebook. Go to their website, send somebody a message, and they will let you know.
Yeah. Did they have some kind of ETA about when they're going to be finished with that, or?
This is what I got,
Yeah.
He said, talk to Ella, so I have to ask Ella short.
Okay.
So I'll find out. We also have today our sit and fit classes at 9:15 to 10 a.m. This is now over at Acres. So it's free to come and sit and fit classes. And you can go to the Chihuahua.events calendar for more information on how to register and go there.
Absolutely.
We also have our farmers market
Farmers
today. And today is the world famous cherry splat.
It is. It is. So yeah, there's the registration is going to start at 11 a.m. as soon as the market opens. It was going to be at the Colonel booth and the main market registration, but the Colonel booth won't be there today.
Oh no.
Gina unfortunately had an incident yesterday. She's not able to make it. But wish her well. She's okay. She's okay. She had a
Right?
little
Wish her
accident,
well,
but
yes.
But she's fine.
Good.
So we might have a second location to sign up for the cherry splat.
Okay.
Not sure yet, but we'll find out when we get to the market today. But
You know, that KCHW booth is very identifiable.
It is really. That's kind of what I was going to offer that. So we do have they're going to be divided into 3 age groups.
Okay.
And they will get 3 chances to hit the target, and of course, the closest in each age group wins a prize.
Do they get to bring their own, like, slingshots? Last year they got to bring their own. But the year before that, they had to use the ones that the farmer's market
I
provided.
do believe they do get to bring their own.
Oh, good.
So you can use the farmers market will have those provided, or you can use your own. And I think what it was because they were brand new slingshots, and there were
a lot of
they were
complaints.
just the old fashioned style slingshot.
Slingshot?
Slingshot. That's a hard word to say.
Yeah.
But it's and it was just there was no wrist support on those, and it was sometimes, especially the younger kids, it's hard for them to
You know
control
what,
that
though?
wrist.
Those younger kids were pretty good. They were
Oh, yeah.
practicing. And that year that they had to use the ones from the farmer's market, they were really upset. I've been practicing and I can shoot stuff, but not with this thing.
I'll have to say I've done the cherry splat. It is doing it with a cherry is not as easy as it sounds, especially when they use
'Cause
ripe
it's
cherry.
Squishies, yeah.
Yeah, it's squishy, and what happens a lot of times is that cherry squishes in your hand before
Right.
you actually shoot it, and then you just end up spraying a fine mist of cherry juice, and then the seed just
That's
kind
the
of
fun,
falls on the ground.
right? Oh my
But
gosh.
I did try one where I just squished the cherry intentionally out entirely until I just had the seed. I tried shooting the seed, but the seeds are not round and they don't fly straight. So they're
Interesting.
yeah. So the seed is actually a little harder than just the whole cherry.
The whole cherry.
Yeah,
So you just got to be careful.
yeah.
All right. This is your instructions. Everybody practice.
Give it some
with
hints.
A,
Yep,
right?
yep.
With your cherry so that you're ready for the cherry splat.
And if you're allowed to pick your own cherries, maybe go for some that are a little firmer. But I know one year, a couple of years ago, none of them. They were really soft.
Really soft.
Like we had gotten the overripe ones, I think. and it made a mess. Also, if you are going to be out in the market today, make sure to wear clothes that you're okay with getting cherry juice on, because if you're standing anywhere close by, you're going to get splatted.
Yep, there will be a splattage.
But it is a fun one. So we want to see everyone out there. I know the kids are out of school. Bring them on down by the market.
Right?
Do the cherry splat.
Cherry splat.
We'll see you out there.
All right.
We're also going to be there with tickets for Igor and the Red Elvises.
Oh, good. Okay.
So come on by, see us, get your Igor and the Red Elvises ticket. Those tickets are starting to sell fast.
Nice.
We do have a lot to sell. So,
okay.
Yeah, it's going to be an amazing show.
I can't wait. I'm excited.
We're going to talk more about it a little bit later, but because it's really coming up. So
okay. And then I saw one of the reels that you did about Igor and the Red Elvises.
Yeah.
Nice job. I really like that. That was cool.
Oh yeah, with the
with his voice.
The Jam in the Van series from the Lagunitas Beer Circus.
Oh, I love it. It was awesome. I'm like, oh my God, this is so cool. Okay, back to the calendar.
Check out our Facebook page though, because that's a great video. So the Jam in the Van series is they do a whole bunch of musicians in basically a van that's been gutted out and turned into a little mini stage.
Okay.
And they do a whole bunch of great concerts, and they did Igor and the Red Elvises I think 2 years ago.
Oh, fun.
And,
okay.
Really, really a fun show.
I'll have to look it up. All right. So moving on from Friday the 19th, we are going to go to Saturday the 20th, and the most important thing is the KCHW Facade Improvement Volunteer Day.
Yes.
This is going to be so much fun. The actual facade, I mean, I think people get excited if you tell them what it's really going to look like. Can we tell them what it's going to look like?
We could talk a little bit. So we're keeping it. It's sort of an ode to Scott.
Nice.
Not an ode to Scott, but something that we know he'll appreciate, and we're kind of going to surprise him with it.
Nice.
But we do know there will be some, at least one very famous cryptid that the area is well known for, as well as another, I wouldn't call him a cryptid, but maybe some visitors from other areas that this area is also known for having an occasional interaction, encounter with, especially, seeing them flying over the mountains. And we're going to have, there's going to be an actual 3D Northern Lights light display.
Right.
That's going to hang out from the wall. We're going to have some mountains, going to build a new awning over the front of the front door that's going to be a little bit bigger. So
a little more sheltering, right? Yeah.
And you won't be able to miss this anymore. So
good.
So sort of our goal from this is to make the outside match the inside. Now we're not going to be doing any of the artwork tomorrow, because we have the grant that we got for the funding through.
Right.
Thank you, Artois. Has a team of artists that have been hired to do the actual artwork.
Right.
This is to do the prep work on the building, to get it scrubbed, to get it pressure washed. The old paint is very oxidized. Like there's a portion of the building I've done it 3 times now, and there's still some oxidation on the building.
Oh wow.
You rub your hand on it, and your hand still comes off white from the powdery paint.
Wow.
And we got to get that cleaned off the best we can. There's holes that need to be filled in. We need some help pulling that smaller awning off. Maybe doing some asphalt repair, and just getting the building ready for that first coat of paint. And if we can get there, we can start putting paint on the wall tomorrow. So
nice, awesome.
And
okay.
the main wall is going to be purple. You'll never miss it.
I love it.
You'll never miss this again.
It's not going to be a deep purple, guys. Don't be afraid. It's for Northern Lights, so think light purple, lilac kind of purple.
No deep purple, no smoke on the water. You
right.
can still learn it as your first baseline, though.
So when are the letters going to go up?
Letters are going to go up pretty soon.
Yay!
We're going to kind of all the installations sort of in the same sort of time period, so we can just kind of everything's going to be installed on the ground. So when it does go up, it'll go up rather quickly.
It just goes up.
So,
nice. Okay, good.
And then we're going to do the unveiling during the first Thursday Art Walk in August.
Ooh.
Yeah, so that'll be. I mean, you'll be able to drive by and see it before then, but we're gonna have a little block party and have a little fun with it during the art walk. So
nice.
Yeah.
Oh, good. Okay. Well, so super excited. If you have some time, if you're handy, if you love painting, if you know you can come over here and give us an hour of time, please think about coming over and joining the KCHW Facade Improvement Volunteer Day. And
we've had some questions about what kind of things can we bring. I know we're going to have, I've got 2 here already. We're going to have at least 3 pressure washers. I guess the more the merrier. If you do want to bring your pressure washer, if we have a bunch of people out here, then we can have, people washing the driveway,
right?
Working on different sections of the building at the same time. But if you do bring more pressure washers, we're going to need more hose and more splitters to get all those pressure washers hooked up at the same time. Scrub brushes, bring your gloves.
Bring gloves.
Maybe some scrapers, because,
and
there's
sandpaper, it sounds like.
Possibly, yeah, because there's some areas where there's silicone that we have to scrape off and probably have to sand underneath the silicone.
Yeah.
Maybe a battery operated palm sander. We will have power out there, but it's a little. We don't have many power sources outside yet. We will have music going on outside.
Yay, of course, have to.
Oh,
It's
yeah,
a
yeah.
radio station, right?
Absolutely. So we're gonna get a speaker going out there and pump
Nice.
some music outside. We'll have a good time. We'll be providing. There'll be some refreshments and maybe even be bringing some lunch by later on in the day. So
I was going to say, feeding the volunteers is always a good thing.
I shouldn't say maybe because we'll have lunch.
There shall be food.
We shall feed you. So
Yay!
yeah, no, it'll be a good time, and hopefully we'll have a good turnout and get this thing knocked out real quick.
Very cool. I think that is awesome. The other thing that's really important that's going on Saturday the 20th is the Colville Valley Animal Sanctuary Drive-Through Clinic.
Yes.
So they do have now you can pre-register. If you go to cvasanctuary.org, you can go, you can pre-register for the vaccine clinic, and it speeds your check-in a lot because they can just look you up, all your paperwork is done, they verify the current vaccination of your pets, and off you go. So the drive-through Animal Sanctuary Clinic goes from 9:30 to 1 p.m. on Saturday, June 20th. They do microchips for $25. They do rabies for $20 for both cats and dogs. They ask that you just make sure that your dogs are on leash and your cats are in a carrier.
Yep. Yeah, try getting those prices at your vet.
Right? Really, really great service.
Yeah, really is.
And then going on, we have women's cardio kickboxing on the 21st. That is from 10 to 11 a.m. over at
Arena Fitness.
And that's in the back, right? That's like
No. Arena Fitness is actually it was the Body Shop after the Body Shop moved to the old knitting. It's not the knitting factory, whatever they call it, the textile place over by the high school.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah,
Okay.
the large building there. So that is
Nice.
is now Arena Fitness over there.
Okay, and then we have pickleball that again right now is over at the middle school. It is not at the country club at the golf course. It is going to be in the middle school.
Yep.
We have Inspire Washington is going to be here on the 22nd from 6 to 7 p.m. and they are going to be here at the radio station.
Yeah.
So, oh my gosh, you are going to have a busy weekend because you're doing the facade cleaning, right? And
Yep.
painting hopefully on Saturday. And then all of this stuff has to be picked up for the Inspire show.
Yeah, when you come in here right now, there's a tarp all over the stage, and the artist has been working away on the background for some of the installation. We've got materials for building stuff. We've got
Right.
we've got all kinds of stuff.
It's a
Paints.
mess.
Yeah,
it's a wonderful,
huge
creative
in
mess.
here.
Yes.
So we might maybe if we get enough volunteers on Saturday, we might pull some people inside to help us get ready for Inspire Washington. But I don't know.
Right? Oh my
There's a lot of
gosh.
stuff going on right here, but this is going to be a great event. So Inspire Washington is a statewide advocacy organization for the cultural sector. They promote the value of science, heritage, and arts programming within every city, town, and hamlet in Washington State. Washington just concluded the state legislative session in Olympia. They have new funding opportunities for the cultural sector, and Inspire Washington is visiting communities across the state for sharing what they've come up with and what they have to offer, and listening to what communities need from them. They are doing a legislative overview of everything that happened and giving you kind of help walking you through the process of accessing the funding that they've unlocked from the state.
Nice.
So yeah, and again, that is June 22nd. That's Monday at 6 p.m. right here at the KCHW Theater at 214 East Clay Avenue. You can also register for the event by going to inspirewashington.org.
Very cool.
And if you look at their poster, we are Hiwila.
Oh no.
They forgot the H. They forgot the C, but that's okay. That's
I have
okay
to
because
look.
He-Man is now in theater, so we are Hiwila. Yeah. So that's great. And if you never met Manny before, it's a really great chance. He's legendary around the state. Wonderful, wonderful guy to talk to, and you one of those people you can tell he loves what he does and he loves helping people. So
Too fun. Well, awesome.
wonderful guy.
All right. And then we also have coming up we have the dedication of the mural, that beautiful Melissa Cole mural that was done
Yeah.
with local elementary school kids. That is on Saturday, the 27th. That goes from 1 to 2 p.m. It's going to be, of course, over at the Chewelah City Hall. There will be refreshments and music and the opportunity to learn about the process of creating in this unique collaboration in our community. It's a beautiful, beautiful mural.
It is. Hopefully, maybe that'll help kick off the some sort of progress on the
Civic Center?
The Civic Center. Yeah, it's been so
Right,
long
that-
since it's open. I forgot what it was called.
Yeah, no, it's we're looking at the budget for that. I think in July is when the
Okay.
timeline is to get that going. So yeah, and then of course we talked about Igor and the Red Elvises at the Drive-In Theater on the 29th.
The Auto View Drive-In. Yep.
Mhm.
No, I do want to take more time because
Uh-huh.
we can talk about that all we want.
Right.
So yeah, so that's gonna be 6 p.m. at the Auto View Drive-In Theater. That's 444 Auto View Road in Colville. If you've never heard of Igor and the Red Elvises, check them out. Check out the Facebook post I posted. Go on a deep dive because they are absolutely
Deep
incredible.
dive.
They put
Right?
on a very unique, fun show. I mean, they're just a blast, man. I don't even know how to describe it. You have to experience it. They're sort of multi-talented. They're funny. Oh my God, they're
funny.
It's
Yeah.
half comedy show and music, and they're incredible musicians.
Incredibly talented.
They keep you engaged the entire show.
Yeah.
There's no lulls. There's lulls, but not lulls.
Right?
Yeah, yeah. Lots of LOLs.
Lots of LOLs.
But yeah, so those
Oh
tickets
my
are $20. You can get those tickets right now by visiting kchw.org. Visit our KCHW Radio Facebook page. You can go to in Chewelah, you can go to Valley Drug Company, Acres Chewelah, or in Colville, you can go to Barman's, House of Music, the Alpine Theater, or the Auto View Drive-In. I'll also have those tickets with me today at the Chewelah Farmers Market. So, and you can also always call us right here at KCHW at 509 963
Don't look at me.
6627. I don't call myself here often, so
I'm like, I don't know the number. Awesome.
looking at you helps me remember things.
Does it?
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
I'm like, dude, the phone number, I don't know what it is. I
It
cannot
is on your
osmosis
forehead.
it to you.
I had Daniel write it on your forehead last night while you were asleep.
That's what that is.
Hope you don't mind.
Oh my gosh. Honey, how could you? Well, do we have a guest for the later half?
Well, perhaps we do. I did send it to perhaps a surprise guest, someone, a former regular here on the Friday morning show.
Oh, fun.
Um,
okay.
It's Craig.
Is it Craig?
It's Craig.
Shh,
But we don't know if he's going to make it or not. He's working, so he's going
Yeah,
to try to sneak away for a little bit. And
Yeah, no, that's fine.
And
I was
he'll
going to
fill
say,
in some
because we could
space.
use like the second half to do the Northern Light Spotlight because it's already 8.
Yeah. No, we're out of time for the Northern Light Spotlight for the first half of the show, and
Right.
we will run through that during the second half
The
of the show.
second half. Yeah, see? See, Craig, I got you. I got you back. I'm there. Awesome. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, and listen. Oh, it's coming. It's not as bad. It's not as Toad-like. Now
Right? I noticed on Wednesday as we went through the show, your voice got better and
it got
better
better
throughout
and
the
better.
show.
Right? Oh, geez. I'm sorry, guys. I'll work on it.
And I will get you a hot beverage during the break.
Thank you.
So yeah, we'll
Go
get you.
gargle hot water.
I might have some tea out there. I'm not sure.
I think that would be best.
Yeah,
That would
yeah,
be
I'll-
awesome.
I'll see what I have. I know I don't
Thank
have any
you.
like honey or anything, but
No, I think the
I
hot
know.
tea.
yeah. Let me see what we
Yeah.
have out there. I know Andrew always has a drawer that he leaves hot tea in. So we'll
Thank
see
you,
what's
Andrew.
out there.
I'll
Yeah.
bring you some.
If not, you get coffee.
Okay.
Yeah, but
Oh, no.
coffee helps me in the morning. I don't know about you guys.
All right.
All right. So with that said, let's go ahead and take our break. We're going to thank our sponsors. Listen to some news. We might even throw in an extra news story this morning, but
Okay.
we want to thank you guys for tuning in. Stick around. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back with the second half of the show right here on KCHW 102.7, your Northern Lights Public Radio. Support for KCHW comes from Thrive Broadband. Thrive Broadband provides fiber internet and phone service to homes and businesses throughout Chewelah. Thrive's fiber network features equal upload and download speeds, supporting streaming, online learning. Craig. So we're doing the break right now, but oh, you're muted, Craig. You are still muted, sir. There you go.
Is it working now?
It's kind of you're really, really quiet. Can barely hear you.
Yeah, I just have you on speakerphone, but I can move the phone closer. I'm still driving.
Oh, I think we got you a little better there. Okay, well, we just went to the break, so we'll catch you when you get back from the break.
Sounds good. Yeah, I'll probably stop when I get to Loon Lake.
Hey, looks like you got a band. You got a band behind you there.
Northwest Breeds, man.
Yeah, outstanding. All right, we'll be right back.
Presidential Center in Chicago Thursday. The New York Times notes the rare event drew 4 former presidents standing together: George W. Bush, Bill Clinton, Joseph R. Biden Jr., along with Barack Obama himself. An invitation was not extended to President Trump, who recently compared the center to a trash heap. Meantime, people who paid into Social Security for their entire working lives could see their monthly checks cut by 22% as early as 2032, according to a new report from the program's trustees, unless the Congress steps in.
1 in 5 Americans receive benefits, and it's the biggest source of income for people who can no longer work. Bill Sweeney with AARP points to recent polling showing that 8 in 10 people age 50 or older don't want lawmakers to cut Social Security in order to save it like they did back in 1983.
The last thing they need to be doing when prices for everything are going up and people are stretched so thin is to look at cutting Social Security even further. What they need to do is shore up the finances without cutting the benefits that people have earned.
The revenue shortfall is largely due to declining fertility and immigration rates, which means fewer workers contributing Social Security payroll taxes. But the program is far from doomed. According to the Center on Economic and Policy Research, the shortfall is less than half the cost of increased military spending called for in the Trump administration's 2027 budget. I'm Eric Galatas.
And more than 14,000 people, including alumni at Fisk University in Nashville, are voicing their concerns about a proposed data center on campus.
The historically black university's Quantum Leap master plan includes a $400 million 5-acre data center development billed as an innovation center that would drive academic excellence and enhance workforce development. Fisk University President Dr. Agina Walker-Clark says she's disheartened by the opposition from alumni and elected officials, saying they're misrepresenting the good work of the university. Clark says the final design of the data center is still unknown, but stresses the university does not intend to bring a polluting data center operator to the campus.
When we say do no harm, is a result of 2 years of research where we now know that the energy source, the water, the environmental footprint will not be affected and impact negatively anywhere within this community or anywhere else.
Danielle Smith reporting.
This is Public News Service. Advocates in New York and nationwide are rallying for a better North American trade deal. Our Edwin J. Vieira reports as part of their Days of Solidarity campaign, they are hosting events in border states like Buffalo and calling for certain changes to the U.S.-Mexico-Canada agreement, which is up for review on July 1st.
Jesse Lenny with the New York Trade Justice Coalition outlines what the USMCA should do to improve trade.
The trade agreements, trade should benefit all communities, and it should lift wages and protect workers' rights, protect safety in the workplace, protect the communities and the environment that we all depend on, and it just hasn't done that.
He and other advocates want the deal to prioritize everyday people over corporations and doesn't want it to pit working people from the 3 countries against each other. President Donald Trump has long chided the USMCA despite negotiating it and says he's not interested interested in renewing it. An Economic Policy Institute report finds the U.S. trade deficit with Canada and Mexico reached $263 billion in 2025, up from $125 billion in 2020. While some believe the USMCA has deficiencies, Lenny and others still see it as a step above the North American Free Trade Agreement. Bureau of Labor Statistics data finds New York lost around 392,000 manufacturing jobs while NAFTA was in effect. He says Rust Belt cities like those in Western New York saw the biggest impact.
It really carved out the foundation of the American working class. And that fear of offshoring, the artificial seeking of low wages, bad environmental policies, and no safety protections has also struck fear even in industries that can't be offshored.
Under NAFTA, the U.S. lost more than 4.5 million jobs.
And some of America's top colleges are working to increase their enrollment of students from rural areas and provide the unique support that they need to succeed.
While 90% of rural students complete high school, less than half go straight to college, according to the U.S. Department of Education. Marjorie Betley, executive director of the STARS College Network, says more college recruiters are building relationships with rural high schools and helping students see the value of earning a degree.
We don't want to contribute to any sort of brain drain. We want to make sure that they know they can get this great education and they can also still be an integral part of their home community.
Last year, more than 90,000 rural students applied to STARS member schools like Dartmouth, Yale, and Brown University. That's up 15% from 2024. Data show rural students are also more likely to drop out of college than their urban or suburban classmates. Support for this reporting was provided by Lumina Foundation. I'm Catherine Carley for Commonwealth News Service.
Many rural high schools don't offer advanced placement courses, so schools in the STARS College Network are offering rural students increased academic advising to help them fulfill their college dream. This is Mike Clifford for Public News Service, member and listener supported. Find our trust indicators at publicnewsservice.org.
It's 8:14.
You're listening to Northern Lights Public Radio on 102.7 KCHW. Chewelah, Colville, Kettle Falls.
Your KCHW morning show is made possible by donations from
Colville Toyota. Colville Toyota, located at 160 West 3rd Avenue in Colville, offers new and used vehicle sales with a Toyota Express Maintenance Center for service. Vehicle sales are open 8:30 a.m. to 7 p.m. Monday through Saturday, with service open 7:30 a.m. to 5:30 p.m. Monday through Friday, and 8 a.m. to 5:30 p.m. on Saturday. More information on Colville Toyota's vehicle inventory and services available at colvilletoyota.com. Colville Toyota, a small-town dealership with a big heart.
And by
LMK Floors in Chewelah, serving Chewelah and the surrounding areas. Located at 110 East Main Street in Chewelah, next door to Bradley's Taekwondo. Locally owned and operated, LMK Floors provides sales of floor coverings, blinds, and countertops for a variety of home and business projects. Open Monday through Friday from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. and Saturdays from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. LMK Floors, now open at 110 East Main Avenue in Chewelah. LMK means let me know. More information about LMK Floors can be found at lmkfloors.com or by calling 509-936-9099. KCHW would like to thank LMK Floors for their support of public radio in Stevens County.
Programming brought to you by Ryan Moore, your Edward Jones financial advisor in Deer Park, Washington. Edward Jones, member SIPC. Edward Jones is a firm that helps individuals and business owners achieve their financial goals. More information is available at edwardjones.com or by calling 509-276-2974. Edward Jones, member SIPC, with locations in Deer Park and Chewelah.
This is KCHW 102.7.
It's 8:16.
You're listening to Northern Lights Public Radio on 102.7 KCHW. Chewelah, Colville, Kettle Falls.
Your KCHW morning show is made possible by donations from
Colville Toyota. Colville Toyota, located at 160 West 3rd Avenue in Colville, offers new and used vehicle sales with a Toyota Express Maintenance Center for service. Vehicle sales are open 8:30 a.m. to 7 p.m. Monday through Saturday, with service open 7:30 a.m. to 5:30 p.m. Monday through Friday, and 8 a.m. to 5:30 p.m. on Saturday. More information on Colville Toyota's vehicle inventory and services available at colvilletoyota.com. Colville Toyota, a small-town dealership with a big heart.
And by
LMK Floors in Chewelah, serving Chewelah and the surrounding areas. Located at 110 East Main Street in Chewelah, next door to Bradley's Taekwondo. Locally owned and operated, LMK Floors provides sales of floor coverings, blinds, and countertops for a variety of home and business projects. Open Monday through Friday from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. and Saturdays from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. LMK Floors, now open at 110 East Main Avenue in Chewelah. LMK means let me know. More information about LMK Floors can be found at lmkfloors.com or by calling 509-936-9099. KCHW would like to thank LMK Floors for their support of public radio in Stevens County.
Programming brought to you by Ryan Moore, your Edward Jones financial advisor in Deer Park, Washington. Edward Jones, member SIPC. Edward Jones is a firm that helps individuals and business owners achieve their financial goals. More information is available at edwardjones.com or by calling 509-276-2974. Edward Jones, member SIPC, with locations in Deer Park and Chewelah.
This is KCHW 102.7.
Good morning. Welcome back to the KCHW Morning Show. It is still Friday, June 19th, and we are still here with the KCHW Morning Show. I'm still Chuck Ritchie. You're still Paula Randall.
Yep.
And we have Craig with us on Zoom. Good morning, sir. How are you doing today?
Good morning. I'm still driving, so I'm sure my audio is not very good. I'll pull over here in just a moment when I get to a good spot on the road.
Right on. How dare you, sir? How you doing today, Craig?
Well, I'm doing really well. I just need to make sure that I get close enough to work to where I can make it on time to still get on the morning show. So.
Right on. Well, I appreciate you taking the time to be here with us. You're you're looking good there, and you're wow, man, you look like you're grooving and dancing in front of the band there.
Right?
It's a party here in my car.
Craig's getting down.
I love it. Welcome, Craig.
Yeah, so I'm actually just pulling into Loon Lake here. I'm going to pull over next to where they do Summerfest. That's coming up in July, I believe, August.
August 15th, actually, yeah.
Yep. So we got Summerfest in Chewelah in July, and then Summerfest in Loon Lake that's put on by the Historical Society here.
Oh,
and it's pretty neat little. And Chuck's actually going to be the MC and doing the sound this year. So
I am. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, so it'll be fun. I'm looking forward to it. There's going to be a great lineup of music and some folks you'll recognize, and I believe it's being headlined by Allison Joy Williams, who's been a guest on the morning show. A wonderful, wonderful, amazing blues artist. Yeah, so really looking forward to that. And
nice.
Little intimidated by doing sound for a world class blues musician, but you
got it.
We'll make it work. We'll get it. I'm excited. Looking forward to it. So
it'll be more experience for you.
Yeah.
Right?
On the tool belt.
So Craig, we weren't able to get to the Northern Light Spotlight for the first half of the show, so you're joining us right now for the Northern Light Spotlight.
Well, isn't that like serendipitous?
It
right?
really truly is. Craig, of course, who started the Northern Light Spotlight,
exactly,
is back again with us. So do you want to? You're probably driving. Craig, don't look at your phone while you're driving.
Oh, I pulled over.
Okay.
Good.
That's what I was telling you. Is I stopped at the old Loon Lake Schoolhouse where they're going to be having the Summerfest.
Okay.
Oh, very cool. Okay, so you're set.
So you're good.
Yeah,
so you're safe.
So I'm gonna enlist Paula to help with the events because I know there's just tons of stuff going on in our area. I know the Bigfoot Festival's going on over in Medellin Falls this weekend.
Mm-hmm.
I'm actually DJing a family wedding on Saturday, so I'll be tied up with that. But I know that we need to reach out to people that are looking for things to volunteer and help us out because there's a lot of stuff that needs to happen at the radio station. And it's a community-driven thing. So we need community to come together and help us as much as possible. So
absolutely, and
and I know
you'll be a part of what is sure to be one of the most talked about public art installations in Chewelah,
right?
Because it's going to turn some heads for sure. So
I guess I wore the purple shirt for a reason today. Then
there you go.
Exactly.
I appreciate that, Craig. Good looking out, man. Good job.
Yeah, and of course I'm sporting my nice cap that I got from DL Construction Consultants in Deer Park,
our newest sponsor.
Yeah, we're working on getting them completely intake into the system, right?
Exactly. Just about there. So yeah, huge thank you to DL Construction, which of course just opened their new location in Deer Park.
Mm-hmm.
So selling a variety of construction projects and metal siding, roofing, flooring, that kind of things.
Yeah, and what's interesting about his new business model is he helps people find contractors too, because he has a whole list of preferred contractors that he uses. So I used to actually do work with Jason. So hey, I'm moving around on the screen there.
You are. I'm trying to reset you here.
Should I go a little further away?
There you go. Your aspect ratio was a little off.
That's funny.
That's a huge aspect ratio you got there, Greg.
Glad you know. KS Brooks looked like I lost weight, but I think it's the opposite. I think I gained some.
Wow.
Oh my gosh.
But yeah, we got just an ample amount of things happening. I know that I think I just don't really know because my computer actually went down on me. I have to figure out how to get it fixed. It gave me the blue screen of death. So
dun. I have a bunch of events up. The Soap Lake Food and Folk Festival going on this weekend, June 19th and 20th. That's happening. It's a 3rd annual Soap Lake Food and Folk Festival.
Nice.
And then we have, of course, the Fairy Fiesta 2026 happening again on the 20th and 21st. Looks like that's going to be a lot of fun.
Hold on. I'm kind of pulling up some of the information for some of these. So the Fairy Fiesta is in Dishman at 409 South Dishman Micah Road in Spokane Valley. Looks like there's it's sort of a fantasy fest.
Yeah, and it looks like we have the wonderful guy who's playing the tin flute, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Charles Swanson.
Was that his name?
He plays sax with Max Daniels and also with the Riddlers.
Oh, nice.
He's kind of like a hired gun.
Yeah.
But it's interesting because he's playing that little flute. I don't know exactly what kind of flute that is, but he's got like bat wings and then he's got like a fairy costume. It's just very well thought out, I guess.
Well, and they're going to be joined by the
cool.
Fairy Queen. There's going to be some local authors, sword combat, gaming parlor with a bunch of different vendors and crafts and quests and mermaids and kids quests and dragons and music. That sounds like a lot of fun.
And then it looks like also at that event tomorrow at the Fairies After Dark. So where the music is going to come out, more music is going to come out. So
Fairies After Dark.
Right. Still at the same location. Says vendors, music, and stage performers and costumes. That looks like that'll be a lot of fun. And that is Welcome to the Playground of the Fae, Fairies After Dark.
I ended up at a Renaissance fair in California one time, and things did get a little wild after dark.
Is it radio safe, Chuck? I don't know.
Moving along.
Right? We have Chronicles of the Highwaymen on Sunday, June 28th at 6 p.m. And Craig, you shared this. Can you tell us a little more about them?
This sounds like a lot of fun.
That's a Rusty Jackson, Amazing Entertainment, I think is what he's using as his. But he puts together. We had him on as a guest.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And so, that's just one of his productions that he puts together, and I mean, just top-notch entertainment. Those guys are amazing. So.
Oh yeah, that's gonna be featuring the music of Cash, Waylon, Willie, and Chris. So sort of the music of the Highwaymen.
Yeah, and they were awesome guests. I remember them.
Which if you're not already a fan of the Highwaymen, you haven't listened to them.
Right? There you go. That you haven't listened to them. Exactly. And then, of course, we talked about the Red Elvises at AutoView on June 29th. The crowd goes wild. Right?
The Red Elvises.
The Red Elvises.
At the AutoView Drive-In. Yeah.
Come, you will enjoy yourself. Come to the Red Elvises.
Well, I did my ode to the Red Elvises last night at the acoustic jam at Heritage Court, which was, we had a great turnout there next to the poorhouse in Colville, and we're doing those third Thursday acoustic jams thanks to the funding from the Vincent Fund. And so my mom, dad, and I were the hosts, and it was great. But I played one of their songs called Siberia, and I was playing the upright bass solo because nobody else knew the song, obviously, and I botched the lyrics and everything. But it was fun. It's like one of the few tunes of theirs that I've learned. And the Red Elvises, I've been fanboying about them since I was like 16 years old. When I heard them playing on the Santa Monica Pier from my living room in Chihuahua, I was watching PBS, and I'm like, who is this amazing rockabilly band that has red hair and a big old triangle-shaped bass, balalaika, I guess is what they call that. But it's a 3-string bass, and their energy and just the kind of the machismo attitude of like, hey, we're your favorite band. Like, it's just like.
I was saying
you
earlier.
Don't know it yet. Whoa.
I was saying earlier, I've been to a ton of shows throughout my life, and I honestly I can't think of any. And I've seen, Ozzy in concert, White Zombie, a lot of those guys. I can't think of a band that has the same energy they bring to a stage.
Right, and so
unreal.
I have to share something, you guys, and this is kind of this kind of personal ego kind of thing, but you know how I'm always doing like the live feeds, right? Hey, come, this is going on right now, the events. And when I was doing that at the Red Elvis concert, I took a selfie. I took a picture. Hey, look, I'm here, and I posted it on Facebook. That picture is one of my favorite pictures. And it's one of my favorite pictures because there's so much joy. Like, we are all just filled with so much joy. And you can see it on the people behind me and the people dancing. The Red Elvis is on stage.
Oh, yeah.
It's just, I love that picture just because of the joy that it evokes.
And it's a unique. I mean, when are you ever going to catch a show like this at a drive-in movie theater again?
At a drive-in movie theater.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, it's going to be
awesome.
epic.
I hope we get some folks show up with their classic cars.
Ooh.
Yeah.
That'd be fun.
Yeah, we really need that.
And then we have also on June 29th the Mountain Grass Unit. These guys are it's waiting. Hailing from Birmingham, Alabama, Mountain Grass Unit has rapidly emerged as one of the most electrifying young bands in modern bluegrass, fusing razor-sharp picking, fearless improvisation, and a 4-part harmony into a sound that feels both rooted and revolutionary.
Ooh.
The quartet, Drury Anderson, Luke Black, Josiah Nelson, and Sam Wilson first turned heads with their 2024 EP, Runnin' from Trouble. But 2025 proved to be their breakthrough year. Nice.
Mountain Grass Unit, that was my nickname at a music festival back in the day. No, it really wasn't. Just kidding.
Looks like on Tuesday, June 30th at 5 p.m., we have Phantom Sam, C4, how do I say that one?
Cadwell? I'm going to go with Cadwell, but spelled with a 4 and a 3.
And Scandria's Game and Zach Pass. This is where Daniel's going to be.
Although they did spell Zach wrong on the poster.
What?
Yeah, they spelled it with an H. It's a CK.
No. They did.
They did. Oh, man. That's
not
okay.
good.
That's okay. We know who it is.
We know who it is. No one could be Zach Pass, but Zach Pass.
Oh, there we go. We lost Craig for a second. Now he's back. There we go.
But yeah, that is going to be Tuesday, June 30th at 5 p.m. at the Big Dipper in Spokane. That's 171 South Washington Street.
Yep.
And then also we have
the Riddler Piano Barge at Loon Lake.
Oh, that always looks so cool.
Yeah, this is a big annual thing.
Yep.
And I was talking with Emily Riddler, Emily Boston, formerly Emily Riddler, and I was one at the Loon Lake. I'm crossing events here. The Loon Lake Music Festival. They're going to have one of the performers is going to be the Stevens County Stompers.
Oh, fun!
Which are always amazing. And I was asking her if she's ever going to get the Stompers out on the barge.
Oh my gosh!
And she was like, "I'm not sure how that's going to work." But then she's like, "Actually, that would be a ton of fun, wouldn't it?"
Oh my gosh!
Oh, yeah, it would.
Poor stompers. They're such good sports.
They really are.
Hey, will you come and stomp for us in the middle of the street at 112 degrees? And can we put you on a barge in the middle of a lake? They're awesome.
So, Craig, you're familiar. You've been to some of these barge shows. That I mean, the Riddler family, they're known for these barge shows they do out on the lake. What are these like?
The best way to describe it in one word would be epic.
Yeah.
Right? Oh, man.
It really is, because they do like the whole weekend. Like they go and they'll go out on Loon Lake all day, or for a good portion of the evening, and then they go and do Deer Lake for a day, and then on the next day they have a celebration at their home, and they invite the community to come there and partake with them, and they have like barbecue and feed everybody. And I mean, it's just such a great thing that the whole family does for the community. And it's basically, I think they get Venmo'd, some tips and whatnot to do it. And like some of the like resorts will actually pay them to stop in front of their resort for an hour or something. It's just really cool. And there's like a whole parade of boats that follow them around when they're out on the water. And then they also have the second barge with the dance floor, I think, that you mentioned. And yeah, it's a whole bunch of fun.
It's magic.
I don't have a boat, but I have an old broken down Dodge Durango that we might see if floats. No, I'm kidding.
What?
I'm not going to do
we
that.
could just use your trailer, and we could just seal those sides.
There you go.
And we'll just float your trailer.
We'll get some like 55-gallon drums and seal them up tight.
Right at the bottom. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, strap them on.
See, you've got a boat. You didn't even know it.
See, I like it.
Maybe we need to propose to the radio guild if we could commission a captain and a crew, and go have a KCHW party barge out there.
Ooh, that would be awesome.
That would be so fun.
I do have a boat somewhere in Texas, or I had at one point. I don't know if it's still mine or not, but it might have been given away because I never touched it. It was years ago I was given this boat.
I like that idea, Craig. All right, we're going to start thinking about it now.
So if you know anyone that has a party barge, ooh, that'd be fun. If someone wants to donate their barge to us, go ahead.
That'd be a lot
we'll
of
take
fun.
it.
That'd be a lot of fun. All right. So moving on, because now we're very distracted by the KCHW party barge, which I think is brilliant, Craig. Brilliant. This is why we have you on the show.
I kind of have, an idea here and there that might actually stick.
Well, KCHW, the McQuains, and the Riddlers teaming up together. We would.
That would be cool.
We would take over the world.
Yep, or at least a lake for a period of time.
Yeah, at least a lake for 3 to 4 hours.
Right. Saturday, July 4th, we have Hell's Bells and the Bobby Patterson Band at the Point.
Yeah. So I was gonna save it. I was gonna save the story to see if we could get the Hell's Bells on the show, but I was unable to get them. I did reach out to them, but they're not able to make the show. But many years ago, I was working on a train in Alaska. I was working for the Alaska Railroad, the food and beverage car, and we were at a hotel with all the train crew in Fairbanks, Alaska. There's a shuttle that would take us to the train. Of course, it's a very long train. There's all the other, Princess, all the other tour companies taking the train crew back so the train can get off on time so everybody can go. We're all sitting in the lobby waiting for the shuttle bus to come. The Hell's Bells were there also performing in Fairbanks that weekend.
Oh, wow.
So our shuttle bus came, and they went and they ran onto the shuttle bus before we could get there. And they said, nope, this is our bus. So they're like,
oh, my God.
So they ended up taking, it was the most rock star thing ever, right?
Right.
And so they ended up they were like, okay, well, we'll take you back to the airport first. And so they took them first. And we ended up, thousands of passengers were late because the Hell's Bells got on that shuttle bus. And they're like, nope. This is our bus.
Wow.
They were good sports about it. It wasn't that traumatic. It was just like, okay, yeah, you guys, they needed to get to the flight.
I don't know. It must have been traumatic. You keep telling the story. That'd be traumatic.
It was a funny story. Just interactions with rock stars,
Ooh, this is fun. Friday, July 17th at 3:30, Dave and Ray at Yep Canham Celebration. And they do this every year, don't they, Craig?
The celebration, yeah.
Very cool. And that's at Yep Canham Park?
Uh-huh.
In Colville?
In Colville?
So that's, Friday.
Yeah, and there's a bunch of acts, actually, for that.
I am not,
So that's Friday, July 17th.
Here we go. Let me go to the Yep Canham Celebration. So the poster says, live music, great fun. Let me see if they'll list everybody off. Oh, I don't see... Let's see here. Nope. Discussion. Maybe it's in the discussion.
Yeah, all I'm seeing is Dave and Ray.
Well,
Yeah.
so Dave and Ray they made that post themselves, and I
Yeah.
shared it. Now, of course, there's like Jake Rozier's going to be there. I'm trying to think of the different bands.
Okay.
There's quite a few. I believe On Call Cowboys will be there.
Here's
Yeah, I mean, there's just a bunch of local bands that'll be there.
Okay, I
So.
found the Yep Cannon Park celebration schedule. All right, so on Friday in Stage 1, from 12 to 1:30 is 32 Flavors. From 1:50 to 3:30 is Infusion. From 3:30 to 4, it's going to be Danny Bacon. Oh, she's awesome. 4:45 to 6, The Real McCoys. The Jackson Perry Band is going to be there. Sonic Groove. And then on Stage 2, we've got Matthew Tippich. Oh, I love him. He's awesome. Tony Boyles, TMT, Dave and Ray, Eric Mestriner. Is that how I say that? And Weary Traveler. And then on Saturday, they have the Jukebox Review on Stage 1, Murphy's Legacy on Stage 1, Midnight Run, Sammy Eubanks Band, Von Jensen Experience, all on Saturday at Stage 1. And then on Stage 2 on Saturday, we have Two Stones, One Bird. How do I know those guys? We have
Sounds like a cool band. I
right?
don't know.
Really nice sound. Betancourt Taekwondo is going to be there. Jape Rosier, Mystical Phoenix, Stevens County Stompers, and Shut O'Keefe is going to be there on Saturday on Stage 2. And then on Sunday, we have the Step Brothers Band, Eric Sugar Larson. And on Stage 1 on Sunday, we have Tribe Zenith, Eric Mestriner, Justin Johnson, and Vanessa Fan. Is that right?
That is quite the festival.
Yeah, that's a lot of people. That's going to be awesome. And that is July 17th through 19th over at Yep Cannon Park in Colville.
But you know what we skipped over a week before then?
What?
Is Chewila Summerfest. It's not on the Northern Light Spotlight. It
Oh, I
should
was
be.
going to say, I'm going down the...
yeah, no, we're going down the event list. But yeah, so...
who's playing at Summerfest?
So July 11th for Summerfest, we have on the stage, starting out with the... we're going to do an opening ceremony with a Paul Setty's jazz band. Brass band. So they're going to be doing a few songs along with the Color Guard presenting the colors. And
Daniel would love to be a part of that group. He would be so excited.
Oh, yeah, he would be.
Just put it out there, Paul.
There we
if
go.
You're listening, if you need a trombone player, or he's got a tuba now.
I do believe they're a group of veterans as well. So.
That makes a difference.
Yeah.
Okay.
But they're going to be doing that along with the presentation of the colors and the flag.
Nice.
And then that's immediately going to roll right into the Veterans Pride Band doing a set. And then we've got in between every set, we have DJ Noodles, formerly known as DJ Evergreen.
Oh, good to know.
Yep,
okay.
Yep. The artist formerly known as DJ Evergreen. We have the Stevens County Stompers coming on the stage a little after noon. Then right before 2 p.m. Is going to be another changeover with DJ Noodles, and we're going to be presenting the Honored Citizens Award. That,
nice.
If you haven't voted for that Honored Citizens Award, I believe you can go to the Chamber of Commerce website and vote for that. Go to chewila.org and check that out. Then at 2 o'clock to 3:30, this name keeps coming up. Two stones, one bird.
One bird. Who are they?
Sounds like a great band.
So can I interject for just a moment, please?
Yeah, absolutely.
Just moving forward for right now, until we work through just a rough patch, I will be covering all the bookings for Two Stones, One Bird. So.
Okay.
Yeah. So it'll be Craig and the Brats, or it'll be Craig McQueen music.
There we go.
So,
okay.
Yeah, but I mean, love the name, love my people, but right now, due to circumstances that are out of our control, I have to just let everybody know that things are well. I just need to kind of nip that in the bud before we're advertised everywhere, and then people are showing up to hear us, and it's just little old me.
No, I got you.
Mm-hmm.
Understood. Thank you, Craig.
So it'll
we
be,
wish everybody the best. So it'll be Craig McQueen music in some fashion.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Perfect.
So from the McQueen family somewhere. All right. So then after that, from 3:30 to 4:15, again back with DJ Noodles and the Duck Regatta, the Chewila Valley Lions Club Duck Regatta,
Yay!
Which is a benefit to the Anna Schindler Foundation.
Mm-hmm.
Amazing organization. I talk about them a lot. They do great stuff for families dealing with childhood cancer.
Mm-hmm.
So excellent organization.
And that's the Lions Club, right?
Yep. That's the Lions Club. And then after that, we've got Infusion Of course, an amazing jazz fusion band. Then another changeover with Bradley's Taekwondo team. We're going to give them like 45 minutes to show their stuff. So they're gonna put on a little extended show for us, and a little demonstration. You know, some descriptions of what they're doing and how they learn, and then in the actual demonstration. So
nice.
So it'll be a good one.
Keep drinking this tea because it's healthy.
Yeah, keep doing it. And then the Mike Bury band is coming on at 6:15. And then after that, we're going to end things off at the end of the night with On Call Cowboys.
The On Call Cowboys. I have to do that every time.
Oh, you have to.
Have to.
You have to.
That is a full, wonderful lineup. That's cool.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
great job putting that together, Chuck. And then also to Chewelah Festivals for bringing that to town. It's going to be awesome.
Oh, yeah. And
I just got a
vendors,
message from Supreme Command, my mom. She says the dinosaurs will be playing with Billy Titterman at the Chewelah Golf Course. So at the clubhouse there, June 27th, and then at Fruitland Vineyard on July 4th. So she just wanted to let everybody know that.
Oh,
very
fun!
Cool. Mm-hmm. With the world's greatest bass player.
The world's greatest bass player.
Yep.
Definitely my favorite.
Les Claypool once called her for advice.
I believe it. I believe it.
If Les Claypool knew Sally, he would be calling her for advice.
She's awesome.
Even
She's
just
awesome.
life advice, I would.
Right? And then on August 1st at the Mystiqua Casino, we have the Hotel Car Show. That'll be fun.
Very cool.
Are they going to have any music? Let's see here. I think it's just a bunch of cars. She says that so casually. That's
right?
terrible. No, the cars are awesome. And they're going to have a DJ music, it looks like. I don't know who it is because they don't have it listed. But yeah.
Very
looks
cool.
like that will be a lot of fun. And that is happening, of course, over at Mystiqua Casino and Hotel.
Mhm.
And that is, on Saturday, August 1st.
Again, the Mystiqua Casino Hotel, the artist formerly known as the Chewelah Casino.
Mm-hmm. There you go.
All right. So it looks like,
Are we missing anything else, Greg?
it seems
we have... Huh?
Yeah, I would like to mention that next week we have some amazing guests joining us. On Wednesday night on the Northern Beat, I'm going to have Sarah and Jesse Brown, and that's going to be from 7 p.m. to 8 p.m. Then on Thursday, the 25th, we have the inspirational Travis Knott, who's he's a poet, a musician, just a very creative mind. Chuck has actually had him on his radar for a while to try to get him on as a guest, and we locked him in through a referral from a friend. So thank you, Tasha, for recommending him. What a great person to have spotlighted on our Thursday morning show with Gina and Chuck. And then also
very, very inspirational individual.
that I really want Paula to look into this band because I think she would really dig them. Ordinary Elephant will be zooming in from their tour on back east. They are a kind of a old-timey duo with banjo and acoustic guitar, but their harmonies together is just transcendental.
They're fantastic.
Oh, neat. It says that they were nominated for 2025 for an IFMA Artist of the Year award.
Yeah, they are one of my gems that I've found while I've been scouring the internet looking for great talent, and I just love their whole look because they dress up very nice. Like she wears like an old-fashioned dress, and then but then she has like a shaved head, so she's what I mean. Like it's just
she looks like me, but she's skinny.
Their songs are just so like you can just feel like their hearts are on their sleeve. Very emotional music, beautifully written. Their harmony, like I said, they're just the way they sing together. They're obviously, I'm assuming they're husband and wife.
They are. No, it says that they are. Let's see, never earned married couple, Crystal and Pete Damore.
That sounds right.
I get the vibe of like the old traveling musicians that would travel with the old Barnum Bailey Circus back in like the 20s
Right,
and 30s.
and they had their little caravan.
Yeah.
I love it.
That's the vibe I get from them.
The band's new stripped-down, self-titled collection is the purest distillation of their sound yet, showcasing the arresting power of the couple's gorgeous harmonies and intricate fretwork. The songs are timeless, rooted in rich character-driven storytelling, and the performances are similarly transportative, fueled by delicately intertwined banjo, guitar, and octave mandolin. Boy, somebody was using their thesaurus well for this.
Right?
Yeah.
This is awesome. Oh, Craig,
Yeah.
thank you.
Check them out, Paula. You're welcome.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
and of course, he has
okay.
excellent taste in headwear. So there's that.
He's got a hat like Chuck does. You know, just looking at their performance and how they perform together, that intimacy, they're facing each other and they're singing to each other.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, it's amazing, and it just is the connection, right? And
Yeah.
like he is, he sits in the background and accompanies her, but it's just amazing how he adds to what she does. I mean, she's already amazing by herself, but it's just the way he just decorates the cake, if that makes any sense.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely. And of course, they are going to be on a tour through Scotland throughout, looks like, July and August.
Hey, Craig, Chuck.
Yeah.
You know, I think I would do a fabulous interview in Scotland. Should you like to send me there for an interview, to interview Ordinary Elephant? I think that would be a fabulous usage of KCHW funds.
Sounds like a right good time. We'll send you on over there.
I can
You
dream.
gotta get the proposal together, Paula.
Okay, I'll get that to you. I'll get that to you. Oh, thank you. What a gift this morning, Craig. Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome. Enjoy. I listened to one of their songs and I sent it to Chuck the other night, and I mean, it just brings me to tears when I hear it.
Mhm.
It's just like, it's just so beautiful.
Yeah, they're incredible. Yeah, you sent me down a rabbit hole, man.
I'm totally in their sight.
I spent the rest of the day listening to their stuff. And when are they going to be on? Or are you still working on that?
No, I have them scheduled for next Friday, so a week from today.
Outstanding.
And I'll do a little better. You know, the reason I'm on here is I was working on Julian James, who's an Australian blues performer, and he's actually been touring in Germany. And I've been going back and forth, but it just didn't. I think it's just the time difference that makes it hard for some of these guests to get on, especially when they're on the other side of the globe.
Yeah.
But at least I'll reschedule him when he gets back with me, because he's also a very interesting. He kind of plays like Delta blues, but he's from Australia, which is kind of interesting. I just like the across the pond, so to speak, interpretation of it. So
yeah, he's incredible. I was listening to him quite a bit too. You sent me down that rabbit hole as well. So
Well, listen to what they say about him. James has dedicated years of research in psychology to the problem of consciousness. And he had sought the roots of consciousness in the process of learning and cognition that animals and humans shared in common, in accord with the prevailing evolutionary assumptions that dominated mid-20th century thinking. He had established his reputation in the study of animal learning and natural animal behavior, and he lectured on the history of comparative psychology.
wow.
Whoa, I had no idea.
Do I have the right person?
I do know. I don't know if it's just specifically some people, but I know that especially a lot of the animals in my household growing up, I had much deeper connection to them than we were told than we were told the animals could have.
I think that is a psychologist. Let me find Julian James, the musician.
Yeah, look, Australian musician. It should pop up.
It's like, wow, he does all that and music?
I was like, that's what influences his music? I was like, whoa, he's going to have some deep stuff, man. There we go. There we go.
I was like, wait a minute, that's like Steve Irwin.
Right?
Wow.
Yeah.
Here we go. All right.
That's good. That's good radio right there.
Where did Paula go?
Yeah.
Here we go. Originating from the Melbourne live music scene, Julian James first made a name for himself as the frontman for the Chicago blues band Catfish Voodoo.
Nothing bland about that.
I know, right? Transitioning to his solo work and his band, Julian James in the Moonshine State, he has cultivated a sound blending traditional folk, alt country, blues, and bluegrass. Nice.
Yeah.
Very, very cool.
Wow, he's driven over 150,000 kilometers across Australia. That's a lot of driving.
So here's one that's on my radar. It's not on the Northern Light Spotlight, but Sunday, July 12th, Rockabilly Space Force at the Hamilton Studio with Dwayne Becker.
Oh, fun.
playing the steel guitar. Ooh, Rockabilly Space Force with the
Rockabilly
steel
Space
guitar.
Yeah.
That's incredible. Of course,
that's unbelievable.
Of course, I've got my I am a Rockabilly Space Force club member.
Right.
So there's that. Yeah.
I
love
tried
those
to get
guys.
them when they were here on the radio. I'm like, "Can I have a badge?" And they're like, "Sure, it's $25."
Wow.
Denied.
Wow.
Denied.
I'm not giving you mine, Paula. I love you, but
I know.
you can't have it.
I know you've been hoarding that thing ever since I've been here. I understand.
We need to get you a Space Force uniform to put that patch on.
Yeah.
I do. I need like a jumpsuit or something. Or I'll just get a tattoo.
We'll get you a nice orange one, and you can put that on, and it'll match.
That wouldn't be creepy at all. Next time they're in the area, if I come up and say,
Right.
"Hey guys, I got my Rockabilly Space Force tattoo," they would probably be like, "Okay, we are never coming back to
They're like,
Chihuahua
"Oh,
again."
he's one of those. He's one of those fans.
It was nice knowing you, but we'll be parting ways now. Yeah,
They are a lot of fun.
they're a ton of fun. Really great energy, and they actually do a podcast too. They do a
Oh yeah.
a space podcast where they're
Ooh, Craig, you could have them on your podcast.
yeah.
Yeah, we've kind of
Silence.
putting the podcast on hold just because Dylan and I are both working full time, and Will's been working full time pretty much too. So it's been
Right.
kind of hard to get all the doing a podcast is great, but it's not necessarily putting money in the bank. So
I hear ya.
now I do want to mention that on July 1st, on the Northern Beat, my show on Wednesday night, I'm going to have Justin Priest on the 1st,
very
and then
cool.
on the 8th,
Nice.
we're going to have Liam Russell, and then on the 15th, I'll have Luke Stuvenga.
Oh, Stuvenga. I don't know the rest of the words to that song.
And then another thing I wanted to mention that's upcoming is the Third Thursday Acoustic Jam on Thursday, the 16th of July, is going to be at Monica's Buttermilk Kitchen. We're going to have a barbecue out in front of her little restaurant there.
Wow.
So it's going to be a lot of fun. We're going to bring down all the acoustic jammers, and
Cool.
I even talked to Carrie at Fired Up Brewing to see if she could come down and make sure there's some cold beverages available for our people that like to partake in those. And so it's going to be a fun time, a little block party, so to speak, in front of Monica's.
And what day is that?
That's going to be July 16th. It's a Thursday, the third Thursday of July.
Oh, perfect. I'll let Daniel know.
Very cool.
Yeah,
That does sound like fun.
Looking forward, we have on July the 17th, Laser Lloyd. He is a musician out of Israel. He's an American musician that has lived in Israel for quite a few years. And so it'll be interesting getting his perspective on everything that's been happening as of late.
Yeah.
But he's just a great performer, and I've always really admired his voice, but also just his musicianship. And he's got a quirky sense of humor, so it's pretty interesting. And then on the 24th, we're going to have the organizer of Farm Jam, Greg Knight, joining the Friday morning show.
Nice.
Oh, nice.
It'll be good to rap with him about all the great stuff he's done with Farm Jam.
Very cool.
And then rounding out July on Wednesday the 29th, I have Dirty Champions, which is a father-son band duo out of Spokane, and they play a lot around the area. So they're going to join me on the Northern Beat on July 29th. So that pretty much is everything I've got coming up in July. I do have some open spots for guests. So yeah, and I've been actively encouraging people to reach out to me now instead of me having to go out and schedule everything. I'm hoping that people that want to be involved in the radio and want to be on the radio will reach out to me to make it a little easier for me to decide. And then it's more organic that way and less like what I think should be on the radio.
Right.
Right. Very cool.
Hey, we have some. I know we have
Go
a few
ahead.
more minutes. We have a couple that we missed. Jacob Van Now and Ray Northwest have two multi-genre shows going on this weekend, Friday 19th at Pacific Avenue Pizza, and Sunday, June 21st at the Red Room with the
Nice.
Unconventional Kings.
Ooh, cool.
And so we didn't see those, so I wanted to make sure I let everybody know about that performance.
I prefer my Kings to be a little unconventional.
And did we talk about the Dexter King Band on Friday the 19th also? That's tomorrow. What is it? That's today. That's now.
Oh, yeah.
And
so
he's going to be...
where are they playing tonight? Is it Buck 25 in Kettle?
Yep, Buck 25 Roadhouse in Kettle Falls.
Very cool.
That's awesome. Yep. And I've been doing that. I've been karaoke in there on every other Thursday, and then DJ Noodles has been helping me with that one. So that's been a lot of fun collaborating with
fun.
Mr. Evergreen.
And if you haven't ever caught Dexter King, if you didn't catch him when he was on the show, I believe once he was on the Northern Beat, and wasn't he on the Northern Beat with you on Wednesday night, Craig?
Yeah, we've had him on the morning show, and we've also had him on the Northern Beat. He is just a phenomenal young, upcoming troubadour style country singer. I mean,
amazing.
The voice on him.
Yeah, he's got an amazing voice, and he can play some guitar. Considering, I mean, he's had some challenges. You know, he was in a car wreck last year, broke his neck, I believe, and fortunately he was able to work through that and get back to playing gigs again. And then even before that, he had an accident where he lost some parts of his fingers. So,
oh my gosh.
Yeah, for his young age, he's definitely he has a lot to sing about.
Of course,
I mean, in a short amount of time here, he's definitely been through some trials and turmoil, and also some healing and rebirth. So it's nice to see him, and I love his attitude. And he's one of those guys that when he's playing at a gig, he reaches out, and after the show, he goes and tries to talk to everybody.
Yeah,
and give them a little personal time. And I definitely, when he told me that he does that, it's like that just encouraged me to try to be more outgoing that way.
Yeah.
So,
and all of his trials there have just add to the music, and he'll join the list of a long list of famous musicians that are missing some digits. Of course, the first one that comes to my mind is the great Jerry Garcia. So,
right.
All righty. Well, that just about does it for the show. We're out of time, Craig. I want to thank you so much for joining us today, last minute.
Yeah, it was awesome.
Hey,
it was like old times.
Get your tickets for the Red Elvises.
Yes.
Yeah.
Bacon.
So, Bacon. Yeah, that's the band right there. So behind me is actually, that's from the Chewelah Center for the Arts. One of my favorite pictures that I captured, and it really, like Paula said, how everybody was just in such a state of joy during that performance. And that's what's going to happen at the Auto View. So don't forget to get your tickets. Come down on June 29th. It's a Monday night. There's nothing else going on a Monday night.
Nothing else going on.
You ain't got nothing to do.
Right? And on a Monday, who has something to look forward to on a Monday? Well, now you do.
Actually, you do have something to do. You're going to go, we're going to see you at the Red Elvis show.
Exactly.
That's right.
Awesome.
Yeah, you're not going to regret it, but you will regret it
if you miss it.
If you hear other people talking about it after the fact.
You're like, no, how could I have missed the Red Elvises?
Especially if you missed it the first time around. You're not going to,
oh,
you don't want to tell people you missed it twice.
Right?
Come on.
I'll be like, what is wrong with you?
Well,
all right.
You guys have a wonderful day. And Paula, it's great to hear your voice again. I noticed when I first started listening to the radio this morning, it was not quite there.
No, I sounded like a frog. But Chuck saved me. The note is that the allergies are so affecting me that I need to make sure I take my allergy medicine a good half hour before the show, not like right before I walk in the door. And then Chuck made me some wonderful hot tea that really helped. So I promise to be better.
A good cup of tea always helps.
A good cup of tea. Have a cuppa.
Wasn't it the David Tennant Doctor Who that a cup of tea fixes everything? Everything.
Yeah.
Yep. I believe even his regeneration was helped with a cup of tea from the tannins.
See how I regenerated?
Yeah, see? Regenerated your voice. It's good for you.
Yes.
All right. So we want to thank everyone out there for listening, everyone out there joining us online. And, of course, you can stay tuned right here tonight from 6 to 8 p.m. for the best classic rock and more with Old Man Mark live in the studio. 8 to 10 p.m. we are trapped in the psychedelic era with the Hermit. Then we're going to stick around with the Hermit from 10 to 11 for Days of Confusion. And, of course, come on right back here tomorrow morning from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. for Chewelah Rocks Reggae with DJ Chris Rose, spinning some. I love that show. It's one that I make sure that I have it tuned in, especially Saturday mornings when I'm either hanging out at home or getting some work done out and about in the yard. I always make sure to tune into that. Get your Saturday morning reggae vibes on. So good stuff. And we will be playing his show outside in the alley as we get our work party going tomorrow for the KCHW facade.
That's great
improvement
music.
preparation work party. Dude, outside working on a building, prepping to some jamming to some reggae.
Right.
It should be a nice day out. It's gonna be a little warm, but not too bad. I do believe we should have a little bit of cloud cover, so we'll make sure to have refreshments and beverages available.
You will be fed. If you need free food, come help with the facade improvements.
Absolutely. It's going to be a good time. We're going to turn it into a party.
Party.
Yeah. All right. So again, thank you. Oh, what's that, Craig?
Just have a wonderful day, you guys. Good to talk with you this morning.
Have a great weekend, everybody. This has been your KCHW Morning Show right here on KCHW 102.7, your Northern Lights Public Radio. Say goodbye, everybody.
Goodbye, everybody.
And we'll see you at the farmer's market.